aware as an athlete and start to understand who in this room is going to be on the bus with you. So just to start off a little bit, what are some of the sports that we have in here tonight? Soccer. Okay, what other sports? Cycling. What other sports are represented tonight?
Synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming. Did I hear track? What discipline in track? Sprints? Awesome. Good. Any others did we miss?
Basketball.
Basketball? Good.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I know y'all hear me, yo. I know y'all feel me, yo. I know you think you are, but you ain't knowing it, we go. Another fresh club joint, think you step we go. I came to do you, what do you ain't nothing that you can do, so don't even bother to say otherwise. I argue you describe stays hotter than the man, which is barbecue, hotter than in the club when you can hardly move. Steady, I'm ready to drop heavy like Fat Freddy's, like you think your DJ move. Let's do what we came to do. How to do, you know, flow like this. Not many, very few. We so cool, we so cool. Look, we only get love.
Now let's take a look at that. I asked them all to put time frames beside it. How many of you guys, how many of your groups have you got 24 hours accounted for? Whoa. Oh, sorry, school's out. I sorted some math lessons. Okay, roughly, how many hours in the day have you got accounted for with all the things you do? Roughly. What a big number. 50 hours?
My experience with Canada Games, I mean, one of my worst travel experiences, definitely with any multi-sport games, you kind of have to go in expecting, not the worst, but that it's going to be long and it's going to be drawn out, and that you really can't control the situation. You just kind of have to go with the flow and be as patient as you can. When I went to my second Canada Games, we flew from Vancouver to Toronto. We got delayed, then we had to take a bus to a train station, took the train to London, and then took another bus to get to our dormitory. So you can imagine how long of a trip that was. But we had no idea what we were in for, right? So I guess my advice to the athletes here is to just be as patient as you can and know that you can't really control anything. All you can control is your reaction to the situation. Just try to be as
just get on down and profound with the sound of the pound, but underground. Double the drum and bass, and vibration, inflation, and vertebrae. Double the drum and bass, and vibration, inflation, and vertebrae. Yeah, double the drum and bass, and vibration.
And this is sort of what BC Games is sort of the entry point in what is considered, it's not real clear, but right in this area right in here, this just says learning to train. There's training to train, training to compete. As you go up this route as an athlete, there's more expectations and there's opportunities. So if you want to look at where the BC Games fits in, they're fitting into this area where it's learning to train, train to train stage. In other words, a lot of you are competing or participating in a lot of different sports. This is great because what you're going to be is you'll actually be a better athlete by being better rounded. You will actually reduce injuries due to the fact that you're working your entire body rather than just continual routine all the time and getting injuries over the stress from doing the same activity over and over. So by doing 2 or 3 sports at your age, you're going to actually benefit yourself in the long run. You will
double the drum and bass, and vibration, inflation, and vertebrae. Yeah, double the drum and bass, and vibration, inflation, and vertebrae. Double the drum and bass, and vibration, inflation, and vertebrae.
So the BC Games is an entry. Just quickly, Western Canada Games, which is BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Nunavut, Northwest Territories, compete in the Western Canada Summer Games, which was just held just outside of Edmonton last year. After that, it's the Canada Games. When you get to the Western Canada Games, for those people, this is where you get Team BC. For those girls, this is where you get clothing. Okay? You become a member of Team BC, which means then it's Pan Am, Worlds, and Olympics, which we know is very similar to what they go through, the Western Canada, Canada Games. All the events that are multi-sport, you will be doing the same thing. They ride the buses, whether they're an Olympic athlete or not. And I'll get Andrea in a minute to share her experiences as an athlete going through the system. But just to give you an idea, this is basically at your age, this is your Olympics. This is it. This is your basic, this is your ID. It will be there, your name will be on it. Athletes, coaches, managers, this will be yours. Parents, you don't get one. You don't have one that says parent, I'm following.
It's really important to be realistic with your holistic experience of the game. So it's not just about going and winning and coming home with hardware and medals. It's about enjoying the entire experience. So having fun, making new friends, whether you're winning or losing, it's important to really come away with the best possible experience you can, but also going into it being very realistic of what it's going to entail.
I know y'all hear me, yo. I know y'all feel me, yo. I know you think you are, but you ain't knowing it, yo. Another fresh club joint, you can step and go. I came to do you what.
The most important thing that all the Olympic athletes tell me is the best they ever performed was when they truly enjoyed their sport and they had fun. That's when they either won the medals or they found out the results came their way because they enjoyed the time. They didn't have this whole serious aspect, live or die. It was, you know what, it is what it is, I'm ready to go, enjoy it. Don't lose sight of having fun.